Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with my audio or the video, please let me know. Hello, everybody. I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please do let me know. Hello, everybody. I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please do let me know. No issues? Okay, that's great. That's amazing, guys. So, how was today? Please let me know, guys. How was your day, guys? Please let me know. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. I hope that it was a great day for you today. Okay, were you able to do something productive? It was Sunday, so I hope that you guys were able to study a bit more today, especially if you have started with data structures and algorithms, or at least the videos that I recommended yesterday, that is C++ and Java. I hope that you are taking up my suggestions seriously and have started enacting on the same as well. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. So is C++ and Python a good combo? Like I've just said yesterday as well, you need to choose one programming language and one development language. The rest is totally up to you. Okay. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. So today we are going to continue with CSS. Okay, in CSS we have covered the basics itself. Today we are going to explore a little bit more advanced topics. Okay, we are going to look at so yesterday, like day before yesterday, we had finished up with classes and IDs. Do you guys remember that? Please do let me know. Day before yesterday we had finished up with our classes and IDs. Do you guys remember that? Please let me know. Still having a bit of a headache right now, but it's totally fine. I will manage it out somehow. Okay. So can you guys let me know? Do you guys remember classes and IDs that we have studied day before yesterday? Okay, great. Today we are going to move a little bit further. We are going to see about length and everything that occurs inside of your web development in general. Okay, this is a very important topic, guys, and I hope that you will be paying a lot of attention to it and understand it to the best of your efforts. Okay, it's very easy. Okay, just that you have to concentrate in the class. So we'll try to make sure that we are able to cover length. Okay, we are able to cover some of the examples as well inside of length. And if we are able to get some time, then we will start with some of the examples in CSS to understand how to do some particular stuff. Okay, so let's see how much time we are able to allocate today. Otherwise by tomorrow your CSS would be done, and we will be then focusing mainly on some of the advanced HTML portion and the project. So these will be the two things that we'll be working on. Okay, so can you share us these PPTs? Like I've already said to you guys beforehand itself, that these PPTs are available on the Discord channel. So for example, if you are, this is the video that you are currently watching. Let me just open that up for you. Okay, so this is the video that we are currently watching right now. In the description of this, so this is the video that you guys are currently watching. In the description of the video itself, if you're going down below, you will be able to find a link to the Discord channel. Okay, you'll be able to find a link to the Discord channel. So let me just open this up, copy link address. I will open it up using my own account, that is Shorasana. Paste it, enter, go to site. Once you have opened up the Discord channel for DevTown, as you are able to see right now, we have almost 36,300 people on our Discord channel. You can open it via a web browser, as you are able to see right over here. So it's very simple. If you are scrolling down below itself, okay, if you are scrolling down below, you will be able to find the HTML CSS notes. Okay, the HTML CSS notes. There you can download the PDF that you are currently seeing. Okay, so this is where all the notes will be provided to you guys. Okay, I hope that's clear with everybody. Please let me know, guys. I hope that's clear with everybody. Please do let me know, guys. Great. Let's continue from right over here. Let's go back to our PPT and length. So in your daily life, every day you deal with the topic of length in one way or the other. Okay, you calculate the distance in kilometers or miles, you calculate your height in feet or centimeters, you calculate the length of objects in centimeters, millimeters or meters as well. So these type of units of measurement that you use in your daily life do not actually work when it comes to web development as well. While developing a website, so for example, should this particular button, what should be the distance between this button and this image, this button should be how far away from the corners of the website itself, what should be the size of a text, what should be the size of an image, all these different things, okay, require a lot of So someone is messaging me to fill up a Google form as a third step of Bootcamp for certificate verification. So let me just tell you about this as well. So recently we have come to know that there is one company that has been sending up false information to our bootcamp students. So I want to make it very clear, for any of our bootcamps that we are having, we have only two sets of registration that are there. First, you register yourself on our website, and the second is the final registration that is there, in which we ask you to share the information of the bootcamp with your friends and your peers itself. That's it. So a new company, a separate company that is not affiliated with DevTown, has started sending wrongful messages about a third step of registration for the bootcamps as well. Please try to avoid it. Okay, there are just two steps. One is on our website and the other one is the final registration, in which we ask you to send the information to some of your friends itself. Okay, yeah, so there are several companies, because what is happening is we are a non-profit organization, so we don't have any money to actually do what other for-profit companies are doing. That's the reason why we ask you guys to help us with promoting the boot camp or something like that, because we cannot do it on our own. So what these companies are doing is, because we have so much footfall in our boot camps, and so many students like you are able to come to these boot camps and studying right over there, even our training students as well. So what these companies do is they try to take advantage of you guys as well as us. So companies like Versio, companies like Zuno or something like that, and all these questions are all fake. All these companies are fake. Okay, there we have no affiliation with these companies. Currently, we are only affiliated to 36 companies, and all of them are MNCs. We're affiliated to Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Samsung, Geo, but not these puny as bitch ass companies itself. Okay, so if you guys are getting some kind of this type of message via companies like Zuno or Tute something dude, or Versio or something like that, please ignore it. That is the reason why we tell you guys all about what you have to study, how you have to study, so that you guys are aware of the fact of what is actually required by you, so that these companies are not able to make a fool out of you. Okay, so please be smart, please be very open-minded. Okay, and we will always be there to help you guys out at any point of time. Okay, pre-registration of 1K for the 3 months program was legit, right? Yes, Sanjeevita, because we need to fix up your seat. That is the reason why. Virtue is also not affiliated with DevTown. Okay, we have no affiliations with any companies. So if somebody is telling you that it is affiliated to DevTown, just show them the middle finger and keep moving on. Okay. So shall we continue with that class, guys? Please let me know. Can we start with our today's class, guys? Please let me know. The are you selling our details? Why the fuck would we want to sell our details? We don't have like we are a non-profit. We don't earn any money. Like all the money that we get is usually from placing students. So I'll tell you about that as well if you guys want. So what happens is when we place a student, the company that is there, whether it be Google, Microsoft, Amazon, they pay us for being able to arrange good students for them. So that is how we get money, and that is the reason why our program we are able to put it at a subsidized rates. That is how we do the entire stuff. Like we don't have any use of your details. We are trying our level best to make sure that these details do not leak out of the company as well. But yeah, we are facing some issues because of companies like Zuno and Vozio, because what they do is they will just enter into the WhatsApp group, the information is available there, and they will send you guys the messages. So we are not able to safeguard your privacy from the WhatsApp group. So we are trying our best to come up with solutions. It will take us a month or two, but we will make sure that these type of things are not happening in the future. Okay. Okay, so like I said, length, you use miles, feet, centimeters, meters in your daily life, but these cannot be used for a screen that is your iPhone screen or your mobile screen or your laptops or a desktop screen. So you cannot use miles or centimeters or meters to define it. That is the reason why we have some other type of like measurement or units that we use when it comes to web development itself. Okay, so let us look at this right now. So the main thing that we are going to study is about pixels and percentage, and that is what we are going to use as well in the project. But I will tell you guys about some other units of measurement. We'll also be looking at some examples on how to use them so that you guys have a practical understanding about it as well. Okay. You said that the course is 7,500, but in website is showing triple 4 times 9. Can I get a clarity about it? I have already explained it yesterday that we do not take in students from the website itself. You will have to reach out to us on our WhatsApp number to be able to get the access to 7,500. That is the reason why I had already told this yesterday as well. Okay. Okay, please do not disturb the class right now. Please try to focus on the class. At the end, I will take up the questions. Okay. I don't want you guys to be disturbed. Please do not disturb me as well when I am teaching. Okay, so there are two type of measurements that are there. Okay, an absolute unit of measurement as well as a relative unit of measurement. So let's try to understand both of them. Right over here, as you're able to see, this is a road. Okay, this is a road, and I'm saying that the width of this particular road, okay, the width of this particular road is 8 meters. Okay, it's 8 meters. So what is happening right over here is I've defined it that this is an absolute measurement itself, that it is not less than 8 meters, it is not greater than 8 meters, it will always remain constant. Okay, it is always remain constant, that is 8 meters. Are you guys able to understand what is an absolute unit of measurement itself? Can you guys understand what is an absolute unit of measurement? Please do let me know. When I'm saying 8 meters, can never be less. It is not dependent upon anything. Okay. It is not dependent upon anything. If I'm saying 8 meters, that means the width will always be 8 meters, never less or never more. It is not dependent upon any other thing. Okay. That is the reason why it is called as an absolute unit of measurement. Okay. The next particular thing that you are able to see is a relative unit of measurement. So for example, here I'm saying that this road is 2 cars wide. Now if these 2 cars are nanos, okay, if these 2 cars are NANOS nanos right over here, then the road will be very thin. Okay, if these 2 cars are H1 Hummers, Okay, Hummers are very big cars. Then the width of the road will be very big. Okay, so this the width of the road is dependent or is relative to the width of the car itself. Okay, whatever car that you are choosing, and these type of unit of measurements are called as relative in nature. Okay, they're called as relative in nature itself. Are you guys able to understand what is the meaning of relative unit of measurement? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand what is the meaning of relative unit of measurement? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand what is the meaning of relative unit of measurement, guys? Please do let me know. Great, amazing. So we'll be moving further from right over here. Now, I'm just giving you an example. Of course, we are going to see and use this as well. If you're still not able to understand it, just fucking apply your brains. It is an IQ based definition of both this stuff. If it is an I absolute, it means it is fixed. Okay, if I'm saying 8 meters, it is 8 meters. It is never less or more. But if it is relative, like it is 2 cars wide. So what are those 2 cars? Is it nano? Is it an SUV? Is it a fucking like a small electric car? What is it? Okay, if it is a small electric car, the width of the road is 2 cars wide. 2 small electric cars wide, the width of the road is very small. If the width of the road is 2 times the SUV width, okay, the width of the road is very huge. Okay, so it is relative. It is relative to the width of the car itself. You're still not able to understand it, you're fucking dumb. Okay, you need to improve your like logical skills as well, not just like understand English. Okay, so right over here, the example for absolute unit of measurement is pixels. We will be talking about it, we will be learning it just so that you guys are able to remember. I'm telling it to you right now. The second for relative is percentage. Again, we will be looking at percentage, we will be understanding percentage, and we will be like looking at the practical example as well, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, so pixels and percentage is one of the examples for absolute and relative. Okay, so let's move on with the same as well. So in absolute unit of measurement, you are having pixels. This is millimeter. Okay, the M has gone down. So this is millimeter, inches and centimeter. So millimeter, inches and centimeter, I hope that you guys are very like you are able to understand about it. Pixels, we will be looking at it right now. Then percentage, EM, VW, VH, all of them I don't think so you will be able to understand. So we will be looking at each of them and understand their examples as well, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, so these are the examples. We will look at each of them separately, so let's get started. So first, let's start with pixels. Okay, let's start with pixels. Now every screen that you use, whether it be your mobile phone, your laptop, your iPad, your tablet, your TV, a billboard, any kind of screen that you use is basically made up of tiny small LEDs. Okay, each of these LEDs is called as a pixel. Okay, each of these pixels contain 3 LEDs, a red and a green and a blue LED. Let us look at this. So anytime, okay, when you were very small, if you have ever sat very close to your TV, okay, if you have ever sat very close to your TV, you must be able to see some rectangular lights itself. Let me just show it to you guys on right over here. Images, PIXELS, pixels. So if you have ever sat very close to your TV, you must have seen something like this on your screen. Okay, something like this on your screen. Each of these red, green and blue that you are able to see right over here is called as 1 pixel. Okay, so right over here, this is something that you must have seen on a TV itself at any point of time. Okay, so this is called as a pixel. Okay, every particular screen that you use, okay, whether it be phone, whether it be a TV, laptop, desktop, anything that you use, if that is a screen, it is made up of pixels itself. Each of these pixels have a fixed height and width, okay, that have a fixed dimension itself. Okay, these dimension is basically 1 by 96th of an inch. Okay, that is the size of a pixel. 1 by 96th of a inch itself, that is the size of 1 pixel, guys. So please try to remember this. The size is 1 by 96th of an inch. Okay, so when you are saying that an image is 400 pixels wide by 400 pixels in height, okay, that means that it takes up 400 pixels in width and 400 pixels in the height itself, okay, of the height of the image. So that is how pixels are used. Are you guys able to understand the concept of pixels, guys? Please do let me know. Okay, are you guys able to understand the concept of pixels, guys? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand the concept of pixels? If you are, then I will go into a bit of like practical itself. Great. So let's move on into the practicality of the things as well. So let us go back to our website. Okay, so this is the website that we had created yesterday, and we'll be looking at it right now. We'll be placing some image and everything inside of it, and we'll try to play around a bit as well. So let me open up this on a new page. Let me just reload this so that check if everything is working or not. So everything is working. We will close this down. We don't require this. We don't require this as well. We just require the code. Okay, and we'll remove the image from right over here. We'll replace it by something big that we are able to manipulate. So what about this? Let us see. This is also small, very small, too small. Okay, this will do. Let it reload. Okay, so what is my favorite movie? Let me think about it. What is the movie? So जिंदगी ना मिलेगी दोबारा. ZNMD full HD poster. Okay, so this is my favorite movie, so I will take up the poster for this movie as the main picture, but I need a good picture that is having great like video as well. So okay, so we'll take this. Okay, so we will copy image address from right over here, and we'll change the src to this. Let's save it, and we'll change this to znmd poster. Save it. Let's go back to the website, reload the page, and we have got the poster on our website. Okay, see, are you guys able to listen to me properly? If like only the video is lagging, then it's totally fine. Okay, are you guys able to listen to me properly? That is the main question. If you are able to see the code and if you are able to listen to me properly, that is more than sufficient. Okay, I don't need to like say anything right over there. Are you guys able to understand this? Because from here everything is working absolutely fine. Are you guys able to listen to me properly? That is my main question, guys. Please let me know. Are you guys able to listen to me properly? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to listen to me properly right now? Please let me know. Right now, there shouldn't be any lag that should be associated with the video. Okay, so if my video is just lagging, then you can ignore it. Okay, because that's just my face. Okay, you don't have to look at my face itself. You have to listen to me properly and watch the code. Okay, the code isn't lagging, my voice isn't lagging, then it's totally fine. Okay, if just my video is lagging, okay, then you can just ignore my video, but the code shouldn't be lagging, my voice shouldn't be lagging. That is something that you have to focus upon. Okay. Okay, so as you're able to see right over here, what I have done right now is that I have put up the poster for ZNMD on my website. Okay, as you're able to see, and by just like putting up the source of the video image right over here in HTML. Now, yesterday I had told you guys that I don't remember if I've told you guys or not, but always use classes. Okay, try to ignore using IDs or directly like h1 tags, like tag selectors itself. Whenever you are using CSS, okay, you should always be using your classes itself. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, because you can like use classes once and multiple times as well. There will be very few instances where only one thing on the entire website needs to be like in particularly unique. Okay, so always make sure that you are using classes. It's not compulsory to use IDs as well. Okay, so for example, right over here, as you are able to see, we'll put up a class. Okay, we'll put up a class as ZNMD. Okay, this is the class that I'm putting up right over here. So image has a class of ZNMD as well. Image has a class of ZNMD right over here. So what we'll be doing is we'll be opening our CSS style.css. So what should be the selector to select the ZNMD class? What should be the code that I should be writing to select the ZNMD class, guys? Please do let me know. Is ShapeAI associated with DevTown? ShapeAI was the early name of DevTown itself, so you don't have to worry about it. Can you guys let me know what should be the code that I should be writing right over here for for selecting the ZNMD class, guys? Dot ZNMD, that's great. So dot ZNMD right over here, and we will set the HEIGST height of the image, okay, as let's say what should be the height of the image, guys? 400 pixels. Let us keep up the height of the image as 400 pixels. So I've saved this right over here. Okay, I will go back to our website. As you're able to see, the height of the image is pretty huge. Okay, the height of the image is pretty huge. As soon as I'm reloading the page, the height of the image has been reduced to 400 pixels. Okay, the height of the image has been reduced to 400 pixels right over here. Are you guys able to see this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to see this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to see this and understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to see this and understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Great. So that is how you are able to use pixels itself. Now the problem with pixels is that if I am trying to like reduce the height of the website, the image does not get resized along with the website itself. Okay, the image does not get resized along with the website itself. It remains as 400 pixels. It remains as the height of the image remains as 400 pixels itself. But that is not something that we want to do. If we want it to get readjusted according to the height of the browser itself, for that we cannot use absolute. So because percentage is an absolute unit of measurement. So if we are saying 400 pixels, the height will always remain 400 pixels no matter what is happening. Okay, if we want it to be relative to the size of the window of the website, then we need to use percentage. Okay, so right over here, if I'm putting up ZNMD height is equals to let's say 60%. Okay, let's say height is equals to 60% right over here. If we are going on our website, reloading the page, then the height of the image will be 60% of the height of the website. Okay, as you're able to see, it is almost 60% of the height of the website itself. And if we are trying to make it smaller, okay, if we are trying to adjust the height, so if I'm increasing the height, that is 60% of the website itself. Okay, if we are decreasing the height of the website, it is still trying to maintain 60% of the height of the browser itself. Are you guys able to understand this? This is why it is called as a relative unit of measurement, because it is relative to the height of the website itself. It is relative to the height of the website itself. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Sir, in image tag class is included, sir. Yes, as you are able to see, when we were creating the image tag, we have provided it as a class as well of ZNMD. Okay, we have provided it as a class of ZNMD, and now we are playing around with the class itself. Are you guys able to understand percentages? Please do let me know. Just a brief introduction. Of course, we need to have a little bit more of understanding as well. But are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Okay, so now a very important concept, okay, a very important concept that you have to understand is related to our uh, like percentage itself. Okay, so let us look at it from first of all from a drawing perspective. Once we have understood from the drawing perspective itself, then we will be moving on to a practical understanding as well. Okay, so please try to understand this is very easy to understand, so I hope that you guys will be able to focus upon this. So this is the body tag. Okay, this is the body tag right over here. Let us mark it as the body body tag. Inside the body tag we were having our image. Okay, inside the body tag we were having our img image itself. We wrote down HEIGST height is equals to 60%. Okay, that is height of the image is 60% of the height of the parent tag. Okay, height of the parent parent tag. Okay, so right over here the image, the right over here the parent tag of the image, the parent tag of the image is the body tag. So the height of the image is 60% of the height of the body tag itself. Okay, the same thing if I'm putting it up right over here, if I'm having another example, okay, wherein this is the body tag. Okay, this is the body tag. Inside the body tag you are having a div tag. Okay, inside the body tag you are having a div tag that has the height of, let's say, 50%. Okay, this is the div tag that has the height of 50% right over here. This is a div tag div. This is the body tag. Okay, let's keep it as the body body tag right over here. And then you are having the image on the inside that is also like 50% of the height of the parent element, that is the div tag. Okay, so right over here for the div tag, okay, for the div tag HEIGST height is equals to 50%. Okay, that is 50% of the height of the parent tag. The parent tag is the body tag itself. Similar to that, for the image the height is equals to 50%, that is the 50% of the parent element. What is the parent element for the image in this particular condition, guys? What is the parent element for the image in this particular condition, guys? Can you guys let me know? What is the parent element for the image in this particular example, guys? Please do let me know. What is the parent element for the image in this particular example, guys? The div tag. Okay, absolutely correct, guys. It is the div tag right over here. Okay, so we'll keep it as the div tag. Okay, div tag. Now div tag is 50% of the body, the image tag is 50% of the div tag. So what is the height of the image, guys? 25% of the body. Okay, the height of the image is 25% of the body itself. Okay, so please remember, whenever you are using the percentage itself, it is always 50% of the parent element. Okay, it is 50% of the parent element, guys. Okay, means whatever percentage of the parent element, whatever is the immediate parent right over there. If you guys have not understood this, no issues in that. We'll look at it from an example as well. Okay, so I will remove everything from right over here. We don't require anything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a div tag right over here, and then inside it I'm going to have another div tag, and I will be naming this first div tag as class out. Okay, and I will be naming this second div tag as class in. Okay, so I've made two div tags right over here, guys. The outside div tag is called as the class out, and the inside div tag is called as the class in. Okay, I'm going to save it right over here. I'm going back to my style.css. I'll be removing everything. If I want to select the in class, okay, if I want to select the in class, what is the selector that I will be writing, guys? If I want to select the in class, what is the selector that I will be writing, guys? Please do let me know. If I want to select the in class, what is the selector, guys? Dot in. That's great. So dot in. I want to change the background color, guys. So background color, I'll be setting it up as something light, so yellow, because sorry, in I will take it up as red because it is inside, and we'll be taking up the dot out as well. So dot out will be taking up the background color as background color, and we'll be setting it up as yellow. Okay, save it. Now for the in, we'll have a width. Okay, we'll have a width width of, let's say 70%. Okay, and we'll have the height, HEIGST height, as let's say 100 pixels. Okay, whereas for the out, that is the outside box, that is the bigger box, we are going to have the width, width as 40%. Okay, let's say 40%, and HEIGST height as 150 pixels. Okay, save it. Let's go back to our website. Let's reload the page. That is taking some time to reload. So as you're able to see the div tag that is there on the outside, okay, if you are able to see the div tag that is there on the outside has a width of just 40%, because the parent element of the div tag on the outside will be your body tag itself. Okay, the parent element for the div tag will be body tag itself, guys. Okay, so it is 40% of the width of the body tag, whereas the width of the in, that is the red color one, okay, that is 70%, guys. Okay, that is 70%. 70% of the width of the div tag, because the parent element of this one is the div tag itself, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. It is lagging for a second or two, guys. You can ignore it for right now. It is lagging for a second or two, guys. You can ignore it for right now. Okay, you don't have to write it like every single time. If it is happening for like 1 minute or 2 minutes, that's when you should be writing. If it is happening for like 2-3 seconds, okay, then you don't have to write it. Are you guys able to understand it? Please do let me know, guys. The one on the inside one, the red one, the parent element for that is the div tag, and it is 70% of the width of that particular div tag, guys. Are you able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. As simple as that. There are two div tag. The outside one is 40% of the width of the body itself, because its parent element is the body, whereas the one that is on the inside, the parent element is this particular div tag. So it is having a width of 70% of the div tag. Okay, so whatever we have written right over here, in one, 70% of the width of the one that is on the outside, because the parent element of the in is div tag, that is out. Okay, so it is as simple as that. This is very easy to understand, and there shouldn't be any issues right over here. Okay. Okay, great. So the next particular topic that we need to understand, let me show it to you guys. Before doing that, I will be showing you the attendance QR for today, guys. So this is the attendance QR for today. You guys can take down the timing at which we have shown you the attendance QR and later on fill it up. Okay, so now that I've given you the attendance QR, I will be closing it down right now. Okay, so the attendance QR has been given to you guys. Please do not be fucking dumb people. Okay, do not share the time in the comment section. You guys are attending the class every single day. You are coming to the class, you're learning, and you are getting the certificate because you are spending your time right over here. When you put up the timing of when I showed the QR code, people who don't even attend the class are able to get the certificates. The problem that you will be facing is that your certificates value will be going down. Okay, people with no idea about what is being taught in the class are getting the certificates. Your certificate has no value there. Your certificate has no value. So please be a bit selfish. Do not be fucking dumb people. Okay, be a bit selfish about your own career. Okay, if you want your certificate to contain value, do not share the timings at which the certificate or the QR code has been shown in the comment section. You are like hitting your own leg against an axe at that point of time. Okay, so please do not be dumb, be intelligent enough. Okay, be selfish, at least for your own growth. Be a little bit selfish, guys. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand what I'm trying to say? See, when you share the attendance link or the QR code in the comment section, people who are not even attending the class, who have no idea what is being taught in the class, are able to get the certificates. You are at the fault right over here. You are. And one more thing, everybody is sharing the timing. These guys are not going to get the certificates as well. We are noting down the names. Later on you come and message us, sir, I've like attended the classes for 7 days, I submitted the project, I still didn't get any certificate. And we'll tell you that you shared the timings in the comment section. We are not going to give you the certificate. That is the rule. Okay, so please make sure that if you are doing any kind of this particular session, we are not going to give you the certificate itself. Please, if you have already done this, you can leave the class right now. You're not going to get the certificate itself. Okay. See, I'm not saying that certificate is not important. Certificates are important because that is what shows the interviewer that you were active in the community. You were learning at all the times itself. Certificates carry weightage, especially when they are coming from Microsoft and Google. They have a lot of value itself. Okay, and one more thing. Okay, even if you are sharing the timings, people who are filling up the attendance after 8:30 or 8:45, we are not giving them the certificates because that is a late attendance. You are not live in the class itself. So those guys are also not going to get the certificates. I told that on the very first day itself. Okay, so I will make sure, for me, you guys need to, like, whatever who guys are coming to the classes, learning every single day, I need to take care of them. Okay, so I will make sure that only those guys are able to get the certificates. The rest of the people are not getting it, because for me it's very important that you guys are able to get a certificate that has value, so that you are able to put that up on your resume as well. Okay. Okay, so let's continue it from right over here, guys. So now this is also done. Let us look at the next particular aspect of the same, guys. Okay, so we have learned about percentage. Now we are going to learn about EM, VW and VH. Okay, these are very important, guys. First of all, we need to like understand these both and what is the difference between these. Okay, what is VW and VH and what is the difference between percentage and both of them. Okay, that is a very important question that we need to understand and answer as well. Okay, we need to understand and answer as well. So VW and VH, the full form for that is viewport width and viewport height. Okay, that is the full form for that. Viewport width and viewport height, guys. Now what do you mean by viewport? Okay, the size of the browser itself is called as a viewport. Okay, the size of the browser itself is called as the viewport. So right over here, this is the size of the viewport. Okay, whatever you are able to see of the browser, okay, whatever part of the browser that you are able to see, that is called as viewport. Okay, if we are increasing it right over here, if we are increasing it by a little amount, let us see right over here, guys. Okay, right now I'm increasing it, so now this is the size of the viewport. Okay, this entire width is the size of the viewport. If I'm making it to the maximum, this is the whatever website that you are able to see, that is the size of the viewport itself. Okay, now when I'm saying viewport width, the VW and VH, okay, viewport width and viewport height. Okay, so that is also something that you need to understand it. Okay, that is also something that you need to understand it, guys. So viewport width and viewport height basically refers, it is exactly similar to percentages. Okay, it is exactly similar to percentages, guys, but the difference is that percentage refers to the size of its parent element, okay, with respect to the parent element itself, whereas VW and VH refers to the size of the viewport, no matter what is its parent element. Okay, no matter what is its parent element, it refers to the viewport width and viewport height. Okay, that is the width and height of the body itself. Okay, always, no matter what is its parent, whether it be the div tag, okay, whether it be like some other tag itself, it will always VW and VH. If you're using that for any element, that basically means the height and width of the body itself, guys. Are you guys able to understand? For percentages, okay, let me erase this. For viewport width, it is body ka width, okay, body width. Okay, for VH, it is body height. For percentage, it is the parent element. Is used the exact same way as percentages, but instead of like comparing it with the size of the parent element, we directly compare it with the size of the body. Okay, are you guys able to understand it? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. I think VH or VW is better than percentages. No, Jay, that is not the case. Everything has its own utilization. There is nothing better or best between them. Okay, you cannot. So percentages can be adjusted in such a way that it always refer to the body, but VH and VW will have no like type of customization that can be done. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. I will like to ask if Vishwajit is in DevTown team. Yes, he's one of the co-members at DevTown team itself. You don't have to worry about it. Valorant, anyone? I have not yet taught EM, guys. I have only taught VW and VH, okay, and percentages. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Great. So let us look at a example for this as well, guys. So the same particular question, we are, instead of using percentages, we are going to use VH and VW and okay, VW, and right over here we are going to use as VW again, and we are going to remove this. We are going to remove this. We are going to change the in as 40 and the out as 70. So we are having the in as 40 VW. We are having the out as 70 VW. So let us go on our website. Let us reload the page. As you are able to see right over here, the out is having a width of 70 according to the 70% of the entire width of the screen, and the size of the red one is not 40% of the parent element, it is 40% of the entire width of the screen itself. That is the use of VW and VH. Okay, Shakshi Lodhi, you have to fill the attendance after the class. Please do not ask the same question again and again. Okay, are you guys able to understand it? Focus upon the class itself, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? DW, please let me know. What is the full form of VW and VH? Tarun Lohar, you tell me. Okay, just like think about it. What, like I've told it like almost 16 times up till now. What is the full form of VW and VH? Nobody answered except Tarun, because Tarun has asked a very intelligent question. I need to understand whether he have understood what I'm trying to say or not. Please do not answer anybody else. Tarun, I need to understand from you what is the meaning of VW and VH, guys. Tarun, what is the full form of VW and VH? Let me know. I've already told it 16 times up till now. What is the full form of VW and VH? Please, guys, do not answer it. I want the answer only from Tarun. Tarun, has he left the chat immediately? Just try to understand, Tarun. Okay, like I've told it like almost 15 times, still you are asking the same question. It's really very sad to see that you're not focusing upon the class itself. Okay, let's continue from right over here, guys. Let us move on to the next particular aspect of the same, that is your EM. Okay, EM is also a very important aspect, guys. EM is usually used for fonts. Okay, I hope that you know what is the example, what is the meaning of font, guys. Okay, have you guys any understanding about font? Font is basically your text, okay, whatever text that you are using. So font size, you usually use EM. For font sizes, you usually use EM right over here. EM is relative to the font size of the element. 2 EM means twice the size of the current font. 3 EM means thrice the size of the current form, and so on and so forth. Okay, so let us try to use this from uh, in code itself. Let us have after the div tag, let us have some text right over here outside this. So let's have a paragraph tag, and we'll put the paragraph tag as some like description of zindagi na milegi dobara. Do we have any text? Let us just search for ZNMD. I think so we'll be able to get something. We'll copy this text from here. Let us copy this and let us paste it right over here. So we have got the paragraph as well. We'll go back to our website, reload the page. So you are able to see the paragraph right over here. Okay, you are able to see the paragraph right over here. Now we are going to use, first of all, again, we are going to use a class. Class, will put it up as txt text. We'll save it. Okay, we'll go back to our style.css. Now to select the class .txt, and we are going to use font size. We're going to use font size, and we are going to set up the font size as 2 EM right over here. Okay, so if we are saving this, we are going back to our website, reloading the page, as you are able to see. Okay, you said that you won't consider attendance after 8:30. Now you're saying that you have to fill the class after the class itself. So if the class is getting over by 8, you have to fill it up by 8:30. If it is getting over by 8:30, you have to fill it up by 9. Okay, 30 minutes you are having to fill up the attendance form. Just I've told this on the first day. I think so I don't need to repeat it again and again. Please focus upon what I'm teaching. Okay, it's simple enough. So right over here, when I'm reloading the page, as you are able to see, the size, okay, of the text gets twice. Okay, it gets 2 times bigger than the original size. If I'm specifying it as 4 EM, if I'm specifying it as 4 EM right over here, when I'm saving this, we are going back to our website, reloading the page. It gets 4 times as big as the original font size. Okay, original font size itself. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. So 2 times EM, basically twice the size of the original font. 4 times EM means 4 times the size of the original font. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. So 2 EM and 2XEM are not the same or not? Of course they are not the same. If you are able to see the spelling, they are different. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. I don't understand why people are so confused about the attendance, because they don't attend the classes on time, they don't listen to me properly, and hence they are fucking confused about the attendance. Okay, and I know that because I've taken up almost 500 boot camps. I can look at students and tell like what is the problem that they are facing. Okay, so I usually avoid like talking to them always. Okay, so now that you have understood the sizes as well, this is pretty simple to understand. We are having pixels, so size of the pixel, I've already told you guys, 1 by 96th of an inch. Okay, you are having an inch, that is 2.54 centimeters. You are having a centimeters, you are having millimeters. So absolute unit of measurement, we don't actually have to practice. It's pretty simple to use at any point of time itself. Okay. So now that this is over, we will continue from tomorrow onwards itself about the image examples, and then we are going to, so this is one of the memes that we used to tell you guys about external CSS. Okay, so that internal CSS, then you are having the inline CSS, so you will be using a style sheet, that is the .css file, also referred to as an external CSS. Okay, and why do we require an external CSS is actually very simple. Okay, if you want to use the same CSS on more than one website, okay, usually when you are having a website itself, let's go to devtown.in right over here, devtown.in, you are having like various different pages right over here. Okay, so let's go to DevTown bytes. Okay, you're having roadmaps, cheat sheets, videos, blogs. So let us go to cheat sheets. Okay, this is a CSS this is a HTML cheat sheet right over here. So if you are able to see, okay, so we have created this HTML cheat sheet. If you want to look into it, you can definitely do that. But the CSS of this website, okay, this is also a web page. Okay, the CSS of this particular web page is the exact same. It is having the same color patterns, the same kind of buttons and everything as any other web pages on our website. Okay, any other web pages on our website. By the way, the next bootcamp that we have scheduled is Intro to C++ and Data Structures and Algorithms. So many of you suggested that we should be having a DSA bootcamp. So we have already done that as well. So it would be great if you guys want to register for it. It is going to start from the 24th of September. So it will be great to see you guys right over there as well. So all these pages, we don't have to create separate CSS sheets or separate CSS code for every single page. We can just create one CSS page and use it for every single web page that we are having. Okay, it maintains the uniformity right over there. So that is also one of the important uses of using an external CSS. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Okay, so we'll end the class right over here itself. We'll meet in our tomorrow's class again at 7 o'clock. Please be on time. And I've already told you guys, those who are not attending the classes live will not be able to get the attendance for the class itself. So we'll be closing down the class right over here, and I hope that we'll be able to see you guys again at 7 o'clock tomorrow. Please fill up the attendance form by 8:30 itself, guys. You're having half an hour. Please fill it on time, and we'll meet in tomorrow's class once again. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. Thank you.